Okay, here we are at the North American Reptile Breeders Conference here in sunny Anaheim, California, and we've got Jeff G. of the Captive Bred Wildlife Foundation. You guys are out of Arizona, are you not?
Yep, southeastern Arizona. We live in a little town in Portal,
Arizona. Now, out there you raise a variety of different things. A lot of people know you for your tortoises, but today you've got some other stuff here too, right?
Well, Jeff, this is a fifth generation hypomelanistic boa constrictor, Central American boa. Through selective breeding, we've reduced almost 100% of the black pigment, so it's hypomelanistic, and this is F5 or fifth generation. We're also seeing some reverse striping, some neat colors and patterns, and they stay small. That's one of the things we've been doing for about 20 years as boas. But we are known for the tortoises, a variety of tortoises, Galapagos, Aldabras, Radiateds, and then all the more common species. They do real well in southern Arizona.
What else have you got? You've got an awful lot of boas here today.
And we've got a variety of hypomelanistic boas, which is our main boa project. We've got a few tortoises, some baby leopards and sulcatas and things like that. Mostly it's the, for snakes it's the boas for us. I'm going through the whole phase of giant pythons, all the vipers, all the rattlesnakes, all the cobras. Once I got into mambas, I decided it was time to make a change before it's too late.
When did you start keeping reptiles?
Early 70s.
Early 70s?
Yeah, like most of us.
How did you get into it?
Well, I never got out of it. As a kid, I grew up in Michigan, so it was catching turtles, catching garter snakes. Caught my first rattlesnake on a 6th grade field trip. I snuck it home with the art teacher, and just got worse from there. Never outgrew it. My parents were tolerant and turned from a hobby into a job. But my theory is keep what you like, and then it's not a job really. And I still don't mind cleaning cages. When it gets to that point, maybe we'll look at something else, but it's still a lot of fun.
Why don't you show me a few of your tortoises over here?
Sure.
Because a lot of people don't know this, but one of the few animals I still keep are tortoises.
Well, tortoises are great. They have a personality. Snakes really, for the boas, it's a lot of color and pattern and interest of what the next crossbreeding is going to produce. The tortoises have a personality. They're a little bit more of a challenge to keep and breed. So we've got little sulcatas, we've got some marginated, ermines, all the basic common hobbyist species. We're actually leopard tortoises. And we sell hatchlings up to 2 and even 3 years old. I've actually found for beginners that for our marketing standpoint, we try not to sell baby tortoises right out of the egg. Try to hang on to them for about 6 months or longer, especially leopard tortoises, and then they do well for people, especially beginners. If they get a brand new baby right out of the egg that doesn't always thrive, and they get disappointed and maybe get out of the hobby, go buy an Xbox instead. I'd rather have them be successful, buy another tortoise, maybe breed them someday, and stay with the hobby. So we've just done better by not really selling hatchlings to new people, new beginners.
Now, something that's interesting that probably a lot of people don't know, you're feeding tortoises here cactuses.
Well, because of where we live, this spineless variety of prickly pear grows really well. I think it was developed by the University of Arizona back in the 50s or 60s as an alternative to cattle feed. It's a native Opuntia cactus that's been selectively bred to reduce the amount of spines. They're almost entirely spineless. They still have a few little pickers that'll get in your fingers, but we don't do anything for the tortoises to remove them, and adult tortoises will just eat these right up. And babies, we just cut it up with a knife or a coleslaw grater. It's really high in calcium. It doesn't need to be fertilized or sprayed with any pesticides. The soil that where we live is very high in limestone, so that may add to the calcium content. But it's a great food, moisture-wise, calcium, all the nutrients, vitamins. We feed a lot of cactus pads. We feed a lot of Bermuda grass, low-protein diet. diets to the tortoises, and then whatever roughage they can find, wild weeds and grasses. We get nice shell growth, very little pyramiding, and good production. They do well.
Jeff, I want to thank you for taking time out of your schedule here to talk to us.
Thanks, Jeff. Have a good day.